The Ottumwa Bulldogs play here on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network. Now, let's go to the court and join the voice of the Bulldogs, Jason Van Arkel.
Ottumwa High basketball is on the air. Good evening, everybody. From the home of the Bulldogs, Evans Middle School, Jason Van Arkel reporting tonight. Kyle Smith is our radio producer back at the studios of 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ. And Annie Argo is our on-site video producer. It is the first round of the Class 5A regional playoffs as your Ottumwa Bulldogs play host to the Warriors of Cedar Rapids, Washington High School. Again, you're hearing this game live on KBIZ. Due to the rules put forth by the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union, we are not allowed to live video stream tonight's game. We are recording the broadcast. I said Annie was here. She's still doing her job, but we are recording instead of live streaming, and we will have a video of the game available tomorrow on our website, sports.ottumwaradio.com. You'll find it on the Ottumwa girls basketball schedule page. You could also find it on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel. Again, we cannot post that until tomorrow. So here we are, Bulldogs opening the playoffs at home. Now, in past years, if Ottumwa was in this round in the play-in game on a Wednesday, that meant they were a 4 seed or a 5 seed. That is not the case this year. The Bulldogs are a 3 seed. They come in at 12 and 9. Cedar Rapids, Washington is the 4 seed. They are 10 and 11. The 5 seed in this bracket, Cedar Rapids, Jefferson, doesn't have to play in this opening round game, but they have to play top-seeded Waterloo West in the semifinals. So it's protecting, number one, it's protecting that 1 seed a little bit more. They get to play the worst seed in the bracket. And also, it gives the 3 seed a home game, which is kind of one of my minor complaints with the way they used to do it, is that the 3 seed would get a bye but would not get a home game. Now the Bulldogs, as a 3 seed, get a home game, although it'll be a tough challenge against a Washington team that has a University of Iowa commit. The winner of tonight's game will advance to the regional semifinals, and if it's the Bulldogs, they'll have a rematch with Urbandale on Saturday at Urbandale. That game would be at 5 o'clock on Saturday afternoon, but to get there, the Bulldogs have to find a way to knock off the Warriors. As we mentioned, Cedar Rapids, Washington, 10 and 11. Their last time out, they were beaten by Cedar Rapids Prairie, 57-36. They've lost 3 out of their last 4 and 5 out of their last 7. But they do feature a player that's already committed to go to the University of Iowa. 6'1" sophomore Hannah Stuelke averages 19 points a game and is shooting, well, she only shoots 17% from three-point range, but overall she's shooting 48% from the field. She also leads them in rebounds. She has 237 rebounds. That's more than 100 more than second place on her own team, and more than 100 more than Ottumwa's leading rebounder, Grace Book-and-Nosbish. Stuelke also leads her team in assists, steals, and blocked shots. So she does everything for Cedar Rapids, Washington. And the question is, can Ottumwa find a way to shut her down and make somebody else beat them tonight? Ottumwa comes in, as we mentioned, 12 and 9. Now they're trying to get back on track. They lost their final 3 games of the regular season, but the slate is wiped clean. We're 0-0. It's survive and advance. It's win or go home here in the first round of the regional playoffs. Right now, we'll take a 2-minute timeout, and when we return, I'll sit down with Ottumwa High head coach Joe Vandenberg to talk about his first playoff game as head coach. That comes your way next on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ooh. Hi, AJ.
Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
At Gullet Fence, we're dedicated to providing top-of-the-line fencing services.
Family owned and operated. The experts at Gullet Fence work with residential and commercial property owners throughout the southeast Iowa area. Whether you're interested in privacy, protection, or aesthetics, we offer and install a variety of fence styles and finishes to meet your needs, as well as gate operators and baseball backstops. When you think fence, think Gullet Fence.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Ottumwa High Basketball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM, KBIZ. Regional playoff time, OHS at home at Evans Middle School, taking on Cedar Rapids, Washington. Jason Van Arkel joined now by girls head coach Joe Vandenberg. Coach, I hate to start with a tough question, but you're coming into the regionals not on a hot streak. You lost your last 3 games of the regular season. Obviously, that Urbandale game was against a very good team, and we know now from playing Roosevelt twice how good they are. I know that the game on the Monday at Mount Pleasant a little disappointing. So you've had a few days. You're getting ready for Washington tonight. What have you said to the team about maybe just erasing that last week and you're starting fresh?
Yeah, I thought our girls did a good job of just, we talked about in practices, hey, we got to fix ourselves first. We obviously want to prepare for Cedar Rapids, Washington. We want to do all we can to be ready for them. But, we got to fix ourselves before we can do anything about that. And I thought our girls responded really well to that. I thought we got in and we were very productive in practices. They responded well to what we were asking of them. And then, we got that taken care of and we got prepared.
What are some of the things that you worked on in practice? What are the things you needed to fix before tonight?
Yeah, our help side defense wasn't great late in some games and gave up some easy buckets. Offensively, we were kind of settling for some shots at times. I felt like forcing, the wonder of high school basketball in Iowa is we don't have a shot clock. And I felt like we were maybe forcing shots like we had a shot clock at times where we could have pulled it back out and reset and get some better looks. So I thought we've done a good job with that.
All right, you face Washington tonight. They come in at 10-11. They've lost 3 of 4, so they're not on a hot streak either. But Hannah Stolke, a 6'1" sophomore, already a University of Iowa commit, averaging 19 points a game. And I guess that's a contrast in styles. You've got 4 different girls that could score double-digit points any given night. They run basically everything through her. So I guess the first question is, how do you slow her down and keep their offense from running away with this?
Yeah, on film, the nice thing about Stolke, I guess, being 6'1", is she isn't their primary post player. That's kind of traditionally where we found ourselves to get in some trouble. Now, I'm not saying that they won't use her in the post tonight. Watching film, they might game plan that way. But primarily, she isn't their main post threat. And so that kind of, in my opinion, plays into our hand a little bit because that's kind of where we've lacked all year is our post defense. So being able to put, a bunch of athletic girls on her, I think will help. We have girls that have been great on-ball defenders most of their careers and have stepped up to the challenge, and I don't expect anything less tonight.
All right, and then turn it around as you've looked at Washington. Again, we talk about them having a great player. They're not necessarily a great team. There has to be things that other teams have exploited. Have you looked at the film and seen some things that your girls can exploit tonight?
Yeah, they've had some similar situations where we have with our rotations aren't being great at times, and defensively I feel like in their man defense they can get lost at times. I think we can get some back cuts and some hopefully some easy buckets inside when they've lost their girl and can't figure out where she's at.
All right, I guess the final question is kind of an overriding question. It's obviously do or die time. If you win, you move on to Saturday at Urbandale. If you lose, you got to say goodbye to a great group of seniors. So hopefully we're not saying goodbye tonight. What's the one thing that needs to happen tonight for Ottumwa to survive in advance?
We have to rebound. Stolke has over 200 rebounds herself, 100 offensive, 100 and some defensive. So if we can help control the rebounding game tonight, that'll play into our advantage. Like I said, she's a really good player. The rest of their players tend to make shots at times, but when they don't, she kind of finishes them off with some rebounds and some easy buckets. So if we can keep control of that part of the game, that's going to be a huge piece to us winning.
All right, Ottumwa High head coach Joe Vandenberg here on the pregame show before the regional game versus Cedar Rapids, Washington. Coach, best of luck tonight. As we said, don't want to say goodbye to those seniors yet tonight. You've got it at home. Hopefully they'll pack Evans for your team tonight. You can get a big victory and then start thinking about Saturday.
Absolutely. Thank you, Jason.
We'll be back with the starting lineups on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Cole Palace Cafe and Books invites you to stop in and try their real, not fast, fresh, never frozen, made in-house menu, which is sure to satisfy. Start your day with their fresh brewed coffee or one of their specialty drinks and a delicious breakfast. Stop in for a cup of one of their homemade soups, a sandwich, or salad for lunch. Don't forget dessert. At Cole Palace Cafe and Books, your purchases help our neighbors with disabilities learn valuable job skills. Check out their gently used books while you wait. That's Cole Palace Cafe and Books at 226 West Main Street, Ottumwa.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Check out this listing at 45 Brookwood. You'll find this real log cabin, 4-bedroom, 3 full bath home on a small acreage in one of Ottumwa's nicest neighborhoods. Open concept with vaulted ceilings, skylights, and 4 seasons room with a finished walkout lower level. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Ottumwa High Basketball Regional Playoffs on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ. We've come back from the interview just in time for the national anthem. I'm not going to try to take another break here. We'll try to bring you the anthem here live as it's being sung here at Evans Middle School. Beautiful rendition of our national anthem ahead of tonight's regional playoff game between your Ottumwa Bulldogs and the Cedar Rapids Washington Warriors. Quickly, the starting lineups. Chris James, the head coach of Washington. In the backcourt, 5'3" junior Sydney Engeldow, averaging 7.9 points per game. 5'6" senior Merrick McBride, averaging 4.7 points per game. Up front, 5'10" senior Oriana Crucell, 5.4 points per game. 5'10" senior Marquia Jackson, 5.9 points per game. And the University of Iowa commit 6'1" sophomore Hannah Stolke, 19 points a game. Your Ottumwa starters, you know them well. Kaylee Bix, Katie Nelson, Casey Nickerson, Allie Buchan-Nosbish, and Grace Buchan-Nosbish. It'll be Grace to jump it up against the 6'1" Stolke. Washington in blue road jerseys, white lettering trimmed in red Warriors on the front, white numbers trimmed in red front and back, and the blue shorts with the white Washington O on the side. Bulldogs in the home whites, red lettering, red numbers front and back. The whistle blows. The ball in the air, the tip is controlled by the Warriors, and we're underway. They move left to right. Engeldow, the point guard, into the front court. Bulldogs pick up man-to-man. They go left side for Jackson. Jackson holding it. Lobs it to Stokey, left side of the lane. Kick it out right wing. A three on the way by Engeldow. Off the rim, no good. Rebound on the floor and saved by Grace Buchanosbish. Bulldogs back the other way. Nelson into the front court. Top of the key, down the right side of the lane. Cut off. Kicks it to Buchanosbish. Underneath the hoop, kick it left wing. Nickerson got a look at a three. Off the rim, no. And the rebound pulled in by Crusoe. Each team misses an opening three. Back the other way come the Warriors. Into the right corner is McBride. Throw it up top over the head and into the backcourt. An over and back violation. Washington turns it over. That pass intended for Crusoe, but too tall. No score, early going, 7:18 first quarter. Good to have you with us live on KBIZ. Again, we're not allowed to live stream a playoff game. We'll have the video up tomorrow. Ball knocked out of the hands of Buchanosbish, but Alley gets it to Grace. Now up top to Bix. Left wing to Nickerson. Bobbles and catches. Shot fake and a drive. In the lane, little runner. Couldn't get the roll and the rebound to Stolke. She'll bring it into the front court herself. Bulldogs slow her up on the left side. Dribbles to the elbow. Throw it right side into the hands of McBride. Now out to Engeldow. And up top for Jackson. Jackson, right side, back to McBride. Guarded by Grace Buchanosbish. Bounce it back to the volleyball line for Engeldow. Now left wing for Crusoe. Down underneath. And turnaround shot no good by Stolke, but a foul called on Ottumwa. First foul of the game is charged to Grace Buchanosbish. Stolke at the line. Decent free throw shooter, not outstanding. Comes in at 68%. Tall, lanky, 6'1" sophomore. First free throw good. That's the first point of the game. 1-0 Warriors. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Josh Brenda and the team at Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home. Stolke's second free throw got them both, and the Warriors lead 2-0. They set up pressure. Inbound to Nickerson. Up ahead to Bix. Across the timeline, bodied by Stolke, no call. Bix drives in, kick it right corner to Grace. Dribbles, gets it out of the wing to Nickerson, open for a three. Count it! Casey Nickerson with a three-pointer, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa, and the Dogs take a 3-2 lead. Engeldow back the other way, dribbling between the circles, throw it left side, McBride. Down into the post, a double team, triple team comes to Stolke, kicked it back out to McBride. Skip pass right side for Jackson. She drives right, bounces it underneath, and saving it was Crusoe, and Engeldow runs it down near midcourt. Back to Crusoe on the baseline. Driving on Nickerson, put it up off the rim, no good, and the rebound to Buchanosbish. Gets it to Nelson. Katie, long pass into the front court, left corner, Allie Buchanosbish. Shot fake and a drive in, jump stop, put it up, drew the foul, and Allie Buchanosbish will shoot two. 5:50 to go opening quarter. Let's see who the foul's on here. That's on Markia Jackson, her first of the game on Washington. Allie Buchanosbish, 62% from the free throw line on the season. First free throw on the way and good. Substitution for Washington. They bring in Jalea Havel, a 5'2" sophomore. Ottumwa leading 4-2. One more free throw here for Allie Buchanosbish. It's on the way and doesn't get the roll. Rebound pulled in by Jackson, got up ahead of McBride. Now in the hands of Havel into the front court. Crossover dribble, trying to drive on Nickerson, laid it up and got it to go. Jalea Havel makes it 4-4, game tied. Allie in a trap in the backcourt, ball deflected, and it's stolen by Engeldow. Her layup no good. Stolke gets the rebound, and she's fouled on the floor, no shot. Bulldogs not happy about something here. That's on Nickerson. That's her first, team foul number 2. I think Ottumwa wanted to call it the other end they didn't get. McBride inbounding to the wing to Stolke, trying to drive in on Buchanosbish, spins, kicks it out to Jackson. Jackson to Havel, three on the way, left side, off the rim, no good, and the rebound to Nickerson. Casey gets it to Nelson, and Katie into the front court. Back to Nickerson, high on the right side. Skip it left wing for Grace. Shot fake, drives right around her defender in the lane, kick it to the corner for Allie, to the wing Nickerson, a shot fake, left side to Bix. And Bix is called for a travel, and the opposing coach pats the ref on the shoulder. Was he asking for the travel call? And I've been saying that for 3 years. That's not a travel, it's a shot fake and a drive. If that ref made the call because the other coach is in his ear telling him to call a travel, I'm going to have a real problem with the refs tonight. Especially in our building, for crying out loud. Havel into the front court. Into the high post for Jackson, left side. Skip it right wing back to Havel. Bulldogs do a good job closing out. Pass deflected underneath. Jackson with the catch. Laid it up no good. Got her own rebound. Ottumwa trying to tie it up. Bix gets the tie up, and the arrow favors the Bulldogs. Kaylee Bix, that's 5'4", getting in there to tie up 5'10". 4:45 first quarter. Bulldogs 4, Cedar Rapids, Washington 4. Cannot throw the ball into the corner on the inbounds, and they lob it ahead, but it's stolen. And they get it to Stolke in the lane, but her shot no good, and the rebound to Nickerson. The steal by McBride, but they didn't get a good shot out of it. Now Grace driving right side. Jump stop, stumbles, and a foul on the floor is called on Cedar Rapids, Washington. See who it's on here. That's on Merrick McBride, her first, and team foul number 2. 2 more subs for the Warriors here. Lucy O'Donnell, a 5'8" junior, checks in, as does Deja Redmond, a 5'10" sophomore. Engeldow and Jackson sit. Nelson inbounding, got it underneath to Ali Bukanajvic. Turnaround off the glass and good from the left side. Ali with an acrobatic shot, and Ottumwa leads 6-4. Havel into the front court, dribbling at the volleyball line. Throw it left side, McBride. Well above the three-point line right now. Now lob it to Redmond, out up top to Stolke. Tries to drive in, kicks it out to Havel. Offensive foul as Stolke ran over Bukanajvic. Ali took the charge. First foul on Hannah Stolke, team foul number 3. Boy, Ottumwa would love to get a second foul on Stolke here in the early going. Ottumwa 6, Washington 4. 4:10 to go opening quarter. Nickerson into the front court. Kicks it left wing to Bix. Down to the corner, and Katie Nelson tries a 3. Too strong. Rebound off the hand of Bukanajvic and picked up by McBride. Back the other way comes Havel for Washington. Drives right side all the way in. Layup good. Boy, if she gets ahead of steam, she's going to try to take it all the way to the rim. You got to stop ball. She has 2 buckets off the bench, and we're tied at 6. Bix, crossover into the front court, right around a defender. Splits another defender down the lane. Kick it to the wing for Grace. Shot fake, driving on Stolke underneath the hoop. Throw it left wing for Bix. 3 on the way. Count it! Kaylee Bix with a 3-pointer. Brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. Dogs back in front 9-6. Under 3.5 to go here in the opening quarter. Washington doesn't like something. They're going to bring 4 subs into the next dead ball. Stolke has to go through her hands, and it's stolen by Ali Bukanajvic. Throws it to Nelson. Across the timeline to the right corner for Grace. Jab step, brings it out, gets it up top to Katie. Nelson, a handoff to Bix. Shot fake. Drives in, kicks it right wing to Bukanajvic. Grace will drive down to the baseline, got stripped. Nelson picks it up in the lane, shot too strong, and the rebound to Stolke. Boy, a fortunate deflection there for Ottumwa, but they couldn't finish. Havel into the front court, trying to drive, split defenders, lay it up. No shot, foul on the floor, called on Washington. 2:56 to go here in the opening quarter. That's on Kaylee Bix, her first, team foul number 3. Washington will bring Engeldow back into the game. Markia Jackson back into the game. Ari Thomas, a 5'7" sophomore, checks in. And Oriana Crusoe is back into the game as well. And Ottumwa wants a timeout. They lead 9-6, 2:56 first quarter, back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports
Network. Ottumwa High Basketball brought to you by 1015 Transit, where every ride is open to the public every day. Go to the 1015 Transit website for more information. By Community First Credit Union with 17 locations to serve you. And by Dr. Dwayne Petrito at Petrito Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa, where their goal is to make your smile last a lifetime. Call today for an appointment. 2:56 to go opening quarter. Ottumwa 9, Cedar Rapids, Washington 6 in this first round Class 5A Region 7 playoff game. Winner faces Urbandale on Saturday. For the loser, the season is over. Thomas will inbound for Washington underneath the basket. Throws it to the wing for Engeldow. Sydney Engeldow on the left wing, guarded by Nickerson. Picked up her dribble, throws it right side for Thomas. Thomas back up top to Markia Jackson. Jackson trying to drive, kick it to the corner, and Thomas drives in, baseline jumper, blocked from behind by Book and Nosbish. Allie blocked it, Grace got the rebound. Gets it to Nelson on the right side, back to Grace in the corner. Wanted to drive baseline, got it to Allie, now to Nickerson, a right wing three on the way. Count it! Casey Nickerson, her second three-pointer, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Short Street in Ottumwa. Dogs lead it 12-6. Washington right now playing without their star, Hannah Stolke. Between the circles is Engeldow. Throw it off the back of Crusoe, who wasn't looking for it. It's picked up by Thomas. Brings it up top. Left side it goes to Jackson. Washington spacing not the best right now. Hands it, bobbles it over to Engeldow. Out to the wing on the dribble. Backs away, throws it in the corner. That is O'Donnell. Now up top for Crusoe. Tried to drive, looked like a double dribble. Got stripped, got it back, kick it in the corner. Three on the way, got it by Lucy O'Donnell. And Washington is back within three at 12-9. Inbound to Nickerson. Lob into the front court for Nelson, right wing. Throw it to the left baseline for Book and Nosbish. Kicks it back to Bix, left wing. Kaylee spinning down the lane, beat the defender, lay it up. Oh, it rolled off the rim, no good. Man, we can't afford tough bounces like that. Leading 12-9, though. Washington back the other way. Engeldow between the circles. Washington slowing it down here a bit. Minute 13 to go in the quarter. To the left side, Jackson. Timeout, Washington. Minute 11 to go. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Nothing says summer like hitting the open road. Get your vehicle summer driving ready. Cruising to work with the windows open and the convertible top down, going to the local fairs, or taking your much-needed holiday on the open road. Ray's Rapid Lube and Car Wash can get your car summer driving ready. Oil changes to the touchless car wash. Quick car wash to the super car wash. Ray fits in your budget so you can put more in your tank. Ray's Rapid Lube, 301 North Madison in Ottumwa.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball, the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
1 minute, 11 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Ottumwa 12, Cedar Rapids, Washington 9 in our Region 7 Class 5A playoff game. Washington inbounding. They made some subs during the timeout. Inbound to Engeldow up top. Dribbles left, gets it to McBride on the wing. She curls back up top. They wanted to get it to Stolke. She's being guarded closely by Ali Bukanavich. Into the lane, Thomas threw it up and in. Harry Thomas with her first bucket. Players off the bench keeping Washington in it. They trail by 1, 12-11. Nickerson down to the baseline. Spins in the lane, kicks it out to Bix left wing. Shot fake and a drive, little runner off the glass, in and out and back in. Kaylee Bix has 5 points. Dogs up by 3, 14-11. 40 seconds to go first quarter. Engeldow front court to the right side for Kiora Powers, a 5'6" sophomore who's checked in. They get it underneath to Stolke. She drives in and got fouled, and I think she's shooting 2 more free throws. And Kaylee Bix just got her second foul, team foul number 4, and that could be a problem for Ottumwa. Stolke 2 for 2 from the line tonight. Those are her only points, and now she's got a third. Chloe Schneckloff will come in for Kaylee Bix. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Cole Palace Cafe and Books on West Main Street in Ottumwa by the Train Depot. Good quality gourmet food selections. One more free throw for Stolke, averaging 19 points a game. Doesn't have a field goal yet in this game. And she missed the second free throw. The rebound to Ali Bukanazbish. Gets it back to Nelson. Under 30 seconds to go. Ottumwa up 2 with the ball here in the opening quarter. Ali up top. Dribbles left side, down to the baseline, got to the rim, lay it up, count on the foul! Ali Bukanazbish with a chance for a 3-point play. 21.9 to go in the quarter. Kiora Powers gets her first, team foul number 4 on the Warriors. Free throw up and good. 17-12, Ottumwa up 5. Engeldow into the front court. Washington cold hold for 1 here. They go to the free throw line, Stolke. Lets the traffic go by. Spins in the lane, put it up, got the roll. 17-14. Dogs have 5 seconds to answer. Long pass into the front court for Grace. She drives baseline, gets it up off the glass, and good at the buzzer. Bulldogs lead 19-14. We're back in 1 minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
Ooh.
Hi, AJ.
Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball, the Ottumwa Radio Sports
Start of the second quarter, Cedar Rapids, Washington with the ball. Ottumwa has the lead, 19-14 in this first round Class 5A regional playoff game. Jalea Havel back in, throws it left side for O'Donnell. O'Donnell into the corner for Stolke. Stolke drives in the lane, pull-up jumper, got it. Stolke, I said she didn't have any field goals. She got their final field goal in the first quarter. Now she's got 2 of them, 19-16. Bukanazra spinning into the lane, throws it over the head of Grace and out of bounds. Grace wasn't looking for the pass, and Ottumwa turned it over. Washington coming back the other way. Ottumwa still leading by 3. Havel picked up her dribble up high, throws it high on the left side of McBride. McBride now to the right side for Powers. Powers up top to Stolke. She's not a good three-point shooter. They'll try to cut off the drive. Spins in the lane, double team comes, made it anyway, and got fouled. That double team's got to come faster. Nickerson picks up her second foul, and now both Nickerson and Bix have 2 fouls each for OHS. And Stolke, who's 3 for 4 from the line tonight, could tie the game with a free throw. It's all sophomore, puts it up, and got the roll. Stolke is on a personal 5-0 run here to start the second quarter, and the game's tied at 19. Nickerson into the front court. Down the lane, kicks it back to Ali Bukanazbis. Shot fake and a drive, a kick back to Nickerson left wing. A 3 on the way for the lead. Counted, Casey Nickerson. Her third three-pointer brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. Dogs back in front, 22-19. Havel, don't let her get ahead of steam. Kicks it right corner for McBride. Drives down to the baseline, cut off. Throw it up top for Stolke. Dribbling with the left hand, kicks it out on the wing. Powers will try a 3 off the rim. No, rebound to Katie Nelson. 6:35 to go until halftime. Lob it in the front court, left wing for Grace. Kick it back to Chloe Schneckloff. Up top to Bukanazbis. Allie, crossover dribble. Kick it out to Nickerson on the wing, playing with 2 fouls. Behind the back dribble, got it back to Nelson. Towards the corner for Allie. Shot fake and a drive. Got to the rim, lay it up. Boy, a lot of contact, no foul. Rebound to McBride underneath and got it ahead to Havel. Got to slow her down. She likes to drive. Right side, Schneckloth cut her off. Goes up top to McBride. Left side to Powers. To the corner for O'Donnell. Underneath, knocked away from Havel and out of bounds. Good hands in the passing lane by Chloe Schneckloth. Kaylee Bix will come back in for Ottumwa replacing Schneckloth. Washington with 3 subs here as Engeldow, Jackson, and Crusoe return. It'll be McBride to throw the inbounds pass. Bounce it underneath to Jackson, out to the wing. Shot fake and a drive, and losing it. It's going out of bounds. Last touched by Crusoe, and it'll go back to Ottumwa. Now, Ottumwa got the turnover anyway, but I don't know how Bix got called for a travel in the first quarter on a shot fake and a drive, and Crusoe didn't get called for that stutter step before she ever put the ball on the ground. But anyway, Ottumwa's got it back leading by 3, under 6 to go second quarter. Nickerson right side, hands off to Allie in the corner. Drives in, lob it left wing, leaping catch by Bukanazbis. Now a baseline drive. Bounce it out to Nelson, left wing. Left her open. She'll take the three. Off the glass, no good. And the rebound to McBride. Engeldow, long pass into the front court. Right side for Stilke. Skip it left side, back to McBride. She'll try the three-pointer. Left it short. Air ball. Rebound to Nickerson. Casey, long pass up ahead to Grace Buchanosbish, right side. She'll try the three-pointer. Count it! Grace with the three-pointer, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. Dogs up 25-19. Pass to Stuelke on the left side. Thinking about the three. She'll try to answer with a three. Missed it, and the rebound run down to the corner by Bix. Double team, but got it ahead to Buchanosbish. Alley into the front court. Trying to drive on McBride all the way down. Lost the dribble, dives on the floor to get it back. And we get a held ball. I think Ottumwa was trying to get a timeout, but the official says no possession. I wish we'd had those officials last week for a couple of those games, especially that Mount Pleasant game. But Ottumwa keeps it on the alternate possession. Ari Thomas back in for Washington, replacing Crusoe. Ottumwa inbounding from the baseline. Nelson. Lob it to Bix on the right wing. Bix goes left side for Ali Buchanosbish. Around to Bix pick, right side to Nickerson. Casey towards the corner for Nelson. Nelson back to Bix. Looks underneath, crossover dribble into the lane. Left-handed scoop shot, couldn't get it to go. And the rebound out of bounds off the hand of Engeldow. It'll stay with Ottumwa. 4:39 to go, second quarter. Bulldogs still up 6. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Shannon and the team at Dixon's Floors and More. Stop in today, check out the awesome showroom, and let Shannon give you a free estimate for flooring, cabinets, and more. And fireplaces, I should say. Dixon's Floors and More, just past Walmart in Ottumwa. Oh, they called the travel on the shot fake and drive by Bix. How is it not a travel on the other end? Crusoe takes 3 steps, but you call it twice on Bix. Still 25-19. Washington gets it back. We've got some inconsistent calls so far in this first half. Ottumwa's overcome it to this point. Ball goes right side to McBride. Down to the corner, Stuelke. Around, nope, she goes baseline instead. Lay it up off the glass, no. Tipped the rebound out, ran it down on the wing herself. Gives it to Engeldow left side. Shot fake, now tries a 3 and hits it. Sydney Engeldow with her first bucket, and Ottumwa's lead cut to 3, 25-22. Engeldow is a 36% three-point shooter. Left wing Nickerson, skip it right side to Alley. Jab step, now trying to drive, cut off. Throws it back to Grace on the right wing. Grace gets it back to Alley. Thinking about the 3 now. Dribbles to the free throw line, kick it back to Grace. She's hit 1 3, she tries another. In and out, no good, and the rebound underneath to Jackson. Had a good look at it. Long pass into the front court. Stuelke bobbled it, and Alley took it away. Buchanosbish with the steal. Needs some help, gets it to Nelson. Katie across the timeline, throw it left side to Bix. Drives in, bounce it underneath to Grace, lay it up and in. Grace Buchanosbish has 7 points. Dogs up 5, 27-22. Under 3.5 to go until halftime. Engeldow between the circles. Throw it left side for Stuelke. Trying to back down on Alley, turn around, layup. Blocking foul is the call on Nickerson, and that's her 3rd. Casey trying to draw the charge. I felt compelled to look over to her dad, Jim Nickerson, and he feels the same way I do. He's not happy. And the 3rd foul on Casey Nickerson, who has 9 points, team foul number 6. Stuelke at the line to shoot 2. Someone's going with a rather short bench tonight. Schneckloth's going to come in for Nickerson. Free throw is up. And no good. Ball don't lie, I suppose. Chloe Schneckloth in for Ottumwa. Jalea Havel and Deja Redmond in for Washington. 3:17 to go until halftime. Ottumwa still leading 27-22. Stuelke's second free throw. She hit that one. 27-23. Washington has given up on the press, it would seem. Bix into the front court. Dribbles left, hands off to Alley. Alley with a jab step. Now hands off up top to Grace, guarded by Stuelke. Grace trying to spin to the right, kicks it back to Alley. Alley a jab step, a drive in, put up a, no, she fed it underneath to Grace, went up, got fouled. Great pass across the lane from Alley to Grace. And Buchanosbish will shoot 2. Foul is on Thomas, her first. Team foul number 5 on the Warriors. Grace at the line, 73% on the season. First one is up. Too strong. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Family First Chiropractic on 2nd Street in Ottumwa. Healthcare from a holistic approach, including multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure patients achieve the best results. 2:58 to go second quarter. One more free throw for Buchanazvish. Grace puts it up. Got the second one. And Ottumwa wants a timeout. 2:58 until the half. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Check out this listing at 45 Brookwood. You'll find this real log cabin, 4-bedroom, 3 full bath home on a small acreage in one of Ottumwa's nicest neighborhoods. Open concept with vaulted ceilings, skylights, and 4 seasons room with a finished walkout lower level. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com.
You're watching Bulldogs basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports
Network. 2 minutes, 58 seconds to go second quarter. Ottumwa 28, Cedar Rapids, Washington 23. Warriors with the ball. Thomas, no, that's Havel into the front court, up top to Stuelke. Left wing, there's Thomas. Lobs it underneath for Stuelke, and you can't let her catch it there. She lays it up and in. 28-25, Dogs lead cut back down to 3. Nelson up top, right side handoff to Grace. Grace curls down the lane, jump stop off the glass, got fouled again. Buchanazvish will shoot 2 more, and is that one on Stuelke? I think it is. That's her second foul. How big of a call is that with 2:34 to go in the first half? Does Washington take her out? Doesn't look like it right now. Grace at the line just went 1 for 2 a moment ago. First free throw here is good. Grace now has 9 points. Grace has 9, Allie has 6, Nickerson has 9, Bix has 5. The 4 leading scorers for Ottumwa doing the damage here in the first half. Second free throw, good. 10 points for Grace Buchanazvish. Ottumwa's lead back to 5, 30-25. Havel into the front court. Grace waits for her top of the key. Ball goes left, knocked away by Schneckloff. Thomas got it back. Lobs it right side to McBride. McBride, not sure what to do with it. Hands it, knocked away, nearly stolen by Allie, but Stuelke's got it. Got away from her defender. Now throws it right corner. McBride's open for a 3 and got it. Merrick McBride makes it a 2-point game, 30-28. Driving the other way, all the way in, shot blocked. Grace went up, got blocked by Stuelke. Havel back the other way, got to slow her down. Splitting defenders, knocked away by Bix, loose on the floor. Kaylee picks it up, got it to Schneckloff. Up ahead to Grace, who's behind everybody. Buchanazvish takes it down, lays it in. Ottumwa wins the scramble, 32-28. Minute 45 to go, second quarter. Havel into the front court. Washington wants to maybe slow it down again. Havel trying to drive on Grace, stumbling, threw it up wildly, went out of bounds. It'll go back to Ottumwa. 2 subs in for Washington. Sydney Engeldow and Lucy O'Donnell return. Ottumwa is led by as many as 6. Washington has closed the gap to within a single bucket a few times. They tied it once a couple minutes ago, but Ottumwa stayed in front. Nelson right side, handoff to Grace Buchanazvish. Back to Nelson in the corner. Skip it left wing for Allie. Allie a jab step. Handoff to Bix up top. Kaylee a step back 3, high arcing and banked it in. Kaylee Bix with another 3-pointer, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. Dogs have their biggest lead, 35-28. Engeldow up top. Left side for O'Donnell. Into the corner for Havel. Baseline drive under the hoop, laid it up, missed it, but got fouled. Well, you can't give her a driving lane. She saw the baseline and she took it. That is the second on Grace Buchanazvish. Team foul number 7. Boy, Grace has 2, Bix has 2, Nickerson sitting with 3. Pavel only a 50% free throw shooter. First one is up and good. Her 5th point, 35-29. I don't know if Ottumwa would consider holding the ball for the final minute and second of the opening half here. Probably a little too long to try to hold it. Second free throw, she got them both. 35-30, Ottumwa has a 5-point lead in the ball. 1 minute to go in the half. Nelson across the timeline, left wing to Bix. Bix curls to the right elbow, gets it up top to Grace. Shot faking a drive, got stripped, and Redmond picks up the loose ball. Back the other way is Hobble. Bulldogs back off. They'll let her shoot the three. They don't want her driving. She'll try to hit the three. In, out, and back in. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. 35-33, Ottumwa's lead down to 2. Bix, right side to Grace. Down to the baseline. Throws it back out to Bix on the wing. Another shot faking a drive. Back up top to Schneckloss. She'll try the three. Missed it out of bounds. It goes back. Goes back to Washington. 22.4 to go until halftime. Now Washington can hold for one. They're going to get Stokey back into the game to replace Redmond. Ottumwa doesn't have a foul to give here, but if there's someone on the floor who's not a good free throw shooter, McBride's only 49%. Maybe you give a foul and McBride put her at the line. That's a area Jim Valvano type strategy. Stokey right wing. Cut off, kick it in the corner. McBride, a three on the way. Missed it, and the rebound to Bukanazbich. Dogs have 8 seconds. There's Nelson, gets it with 5 seconds. Up ahead to Schneckloth, right wing. Throws it to Alley. She'll try a three at the buzzer. Off the rim, no good. But Ottumwa has a lead at the half. 35-33 over Cedar Rapids, Washington in the first round of the Class 5A regional playoffs. We'll take 3 minutes, come back, and begin the halftime show on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Hi, I'm Mark Freimweyer, new owner of Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, Iowa. Call us at Champion Bowl to join the fun. We have new hours to better serve you. We are open Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. to midnight, and noon to 10 every Sunday. If you just want to hang out in the lounge, we have a full bar and a great menu. Make sure and like us on Facebook for weekly fun and special at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, where bowling is fun.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Check out this property at 14383 Copperhead Road. This spacious home with a finished lower level sits on almost 12 acres just south of Ottumwa. This property features a pool, playhouse, stables, pond, and a machine shed with a heated workshop. Check out this property today. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free, no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
Hi, AJ.
Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
We are at halftime. Ottumwa High basketball, the regional playoffs on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM, KBIZ. And at the half, Ottumwa leading Cedar Rapids, Washington, 35-33. The Bulldogs' big four scorers all came to play tonight. Grace Book-and-Nosbish has 12. Casey Nickerson has 9. Kaylee Bix has 8. Allie Book-and-Nosbish has 6. For Washington, their University of Iowa commit Hannah Stokey has 14 points. Jalea Habel has 9 points off the bench. 3 for Sydney Engeldow, 2 for Ari Thomas, 3 for Merrick McBride, and perhaps 2 for Lucy O'Donnell. I think they wanted to give her a 3, but had a foot on the line. So 35-33 is a halftime score. Now, foul trouble could be an issue for Ottumwa. Casey Nickerson picked up 3 fouls in the first half. Kaylee Bix and Grace Book-and-Nosbish each have 2. For Washington, their best player, Hannah Stolke, has 2 fouls. An early third foul might change the complexion of the second half. But at the half, the Bulldogs do have the 2-point lead, 35-33. We'll switch gears for a moment here in the halftime show. I'm joined now by Bulldog boys head coach Neil Hartz, whose team will play here at home Monday night to take on Burlington. And, Coach, first off, first time we've been able to interview you since your kids picked up the big win at Roosevelt to end the regular season. Gutsy win by your kids. Had the lead, lost it late, but then Trey Swartz muscles his way in for a bucket. They miss a shot at the other end, bounces off the rim 5 times, and your kids find a way to put it away. And it kind of reminded me of the Marshalltown game and of the North game, where your kids just found a way to win. And that's something, quite honestly, we haven't seen around here in Ottumwa in a long time. You got these kids believing.
Yeah, we're playing well right now. You know, the big thing I keep saying is I keep going back to our first game against Hoover here and how we couldn't close that game out, and we learned from it. And then, you know, like you said, Marshalltown in the Roosevelt game, we figured out ways to win games and take care of the ball when we needed to, and then guys stepping up and make big free throws.
So you've got Burlington Monday night. Now, when we were talking about what seed would we get, would we be the 3, would we be the 4, and quite honestly, you don't have to say it, I will, we got kind of screwed. I don't know if we saw Burlington coming. They have come on the final couple weeks of regular season. They put 100 on Oskaloosa, and they're coming in here red hot. So what's the challenge with Burlington?
The challenge with them is they play fast, and they have 2 really good guards. They play a kind of when on made baskets, they like to trap kind of like what the University of Iowa does, like a 1-2-2, and then they drop back into a zone. I think the biggest thing for us is if we do our thing and run our stuff, I don't think they can guard Trey Swartz. And if Trey has a big game, or even if they try to double and triple team him and someone else steps up and hits some shots, I feel good with our way we're going to play on Monday. But Burlington's one of the hottest teams in the state right now, so we're going to have to show up and be ready to go Monday.
And the other question is, you last played a game last Friday. You don't play a game till next Monday, basically a 10-day layoff. How do you keep your kids obviously you've got a chance to rest up and get fresh, but how do you keep them sharp so they don't come out here and have a rust problem early in the game?
Well, we can't have an actual scrimmage because we've already had 3, but I set up kind of one on Friday where I got some teachers and former players that have played here are going to come in and try to simulate Burlington against us, and we're going to play just like a normal 4-quarter game and have some guys come in and referee for us. And so we're still kind of staying on that, playing on Friday, getting ready for a game the following week, so we have our Sunday prep. So I'm trying to keep everything the same as possible. You know, it would have been nice to at least play one this week, but with our schedule and playing the Southeast Iowa schools, we're always usually a week ahead.
Ottumwa High head coach Neil Hartz, boys head coach Neil Hartz, his team again will face Burlington here Monday night in the first round of the sub-state playoffs. Coach, we've been talking off and on more than once about what kind of crowd we want to have here on Monday night, so I'll give you a chance. We're live on the air on KBIZ. Tell the fans what they need to do on Monday.
We need to pack the house. We've fought a long, hard year to get a home game. We haven't had one in a while. We haven't won a playoff game in 12 years. So we need the community and the students to come out, pack this place, and give us the home court advantage we need. And from what I've heard from the students, they're having a neon theme, so bust out your neon and let's come out and support these guys and get a W Monday.
All right, Coach, thanks. We'll talk to you Monday.
Thanks for having me.
Bulldog boys head coach Neil Hartz on the halftime show here of our girls game, where Ottumwa leads Cedar Rapids, Washington 35-33. We'll take 2 minutes and come back for the second half on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Dixon's Floors & More, we don't mind being different, as long as the difference is better. With hundreds of brands to choose from, including the largest manufacturers in the industry, we transform the volume of products we carry into lower prices for you. Don't start your project without starting at Dixon's Floors & More.
Mention you saw this video and receive 5% off your entire purchase at Dixon's Floors & More in Ottumwa.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Nothing says summer like hitting the open road. Get your vehicle summer driving ready. Cruising to work with the windows open and the convertible top down, going to the local fairs, or taking your much-needed holiday on the open road. Ray's Rapid Lube and Car Wash can get your car summer driving ready. Oil changes to the touchless car wash. Quick car wash to the super car wash. Ray fits in your budget so you can put more in your tank. Ray's Rapid Lube, 301 North Madison in Ottumwa.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Check out this listing at 45 Brookwood. You'll find this real log cabin, 4-bedroom, 3 full bath home on a small acreage in one of Ottumwa's nicest neighborhoods. Open concept with vaulted ceilings, skylights, and 4 seasons room with a finished walkout lower level. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hey, get out the way. Get out the way. Hey, get out the way.
Ready for the start of the second half. Ottumwa High Basketball, the Class 5A Regional Playoffs on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ. Again, not able to live stream a girls' playoff game as per the rules of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. A replay of this game will be available tomorrow on sports.ottumwaradio.com and on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel. Ottumwa 35, Cedar Rapids, Washington 33. Bulldogs have the ball to start. Washington has the ball to start the second half. Katie Nelson, Kaylee Bix, Casey Nickerson, Allie and Grace Book-Nosbish for Ottumwa. Stulke, Engeldow, Crusoe, Jackson, and McBride for Washington. Ball goes left side for McBride. Back to Engeldow up at the volleyball line. Engeldow dribbling. Throws it right side for McBride. Back up top to Engeldow. To the right side for Stulke. Had 14 points in the first half. Up top to Crusoe. Holding it. Back to Stulke. Got called for the travel. Yeah, that was a stutter step. And Ottumwa will take over, leading by 2. Boy, you'd like to see Ottumwa go on an 8-0, 10-0 run, get a little distance here. Bix up top. Crosses over, goes left side all the way in the lane. Off the glass, rolled off the rim, no good. Rebound tapped out to Stulke. Got to slow her down. She wants to run the court. Kicks it on the wing to McBride. A bobble and a catch back underneath to Stulke. Turnaround shot. Oh, they're going to call that a foul? Boy, I thought Allie Book-Nosbish blocked that one coming out of her hand. It's only the first one on Allie. And it sends Stulke back to the line.
First team foul.
Where she is 6 of 7 on the night. If she hits them both here, she'll tie the game, but she missed the first. Ball don't lie. One more free throw for Hannah Stulke, the 6'1" sophomore, already committed to the University of Iowa. Made the second. We've got a 1-point game, 35-34. Bix across the timeline for Ottumwa. Takes it right. Backdoor not there. Gets it up top to Allie. Allie thinking about driving on Crusoe. Got in there, laying it up. Couldn't get it to go. Stulke the rebound. Knocked out of her hands, but a reach-in foul on Allie, and that's a quick second foul on Allie Book-Nosbish. And now all 4 of Ottumwa's scorers have at least 2 fouls, and Nickerson has 3.
Second team foul.
Washington led this game 2-0, and they really, I don't believe they've led since. They could take the lead if they score here. Stulke on the left wing, crosses over, driving down to the rim, laid it up and in. That one was too easy, and Washington leads 36-35. Bix driving left, lay it up off the rim, no good. Rebound to Jackson. Got it to Engeldow. Bix nearly took that away. If Ottumwa has one more possession where they don't get a bucket, Coach Vandenberg might want to take a timeout, even though he's only got 3 left. On the right wing is Crusoe trying to drive on Nickerson. Lay it up high off the glass and got it to go. Oriana Crusoe has her first bucket. Washington up 3, 38-35. Bulldogs got to find an answer. Bix to Bukanazvish. Up top, guarded by Stuelke. Hand off to Alley. Alley driving right, gets it to Bix. Bix takes it right to left. Now back down the lane, kicking on the wing to Nelson. Now to Alley, thinking about a three. Now driving in the lane, splits defenders, off the glass and good. Alley Bukanazvish gets a much-needed bucket for Ottumwa, back within 1, 38-37. Ottumwa can get in the lane. They've shown that tonight. They can get in the lane on Washington. Ball goes right side. McBride left all alone for a three, and she hit that. Ottumwa got confused defensively. Merrick McBride, her second three, and Washington's up 4, 41-37. Bix to Alley. Left wing three to answer. Off the rim, no. Rebound to Stuelke. Not sure that was the shot Ottumwa wanted right there. This has not been a good start to the second half for Ottumwa. Their 2-point lead's now a 4-point deficit. Jackson to the left corner, McBride. Nickerson trying to front Crusoe underneath. Now they get it to Crusoe in the lane, and she got fouled. Nickerson just got her 4th foul. And Ottumwa's best outside shooting threat will have to head to the bench here. Team foul number 2, Crusoe. We double check the number here. 69% free throw shooter. First one is up and good. 42-37. Schneckloth in for Nickerson. One more free throw here for the senior Oriana Crusoe. Puts it up. Missed it. Rebound tapped out. It goes back to Crusoe. Drives in. Floater. Missed that. Rebound is tapped out of bounds by Grace Bukanazvish. It stays with Washington. Jalea Havel back in for the Warriors, replacing Crusoe. 5:03 to go third quarter. Ottumwa's got to find a way to snap out of the funk. They're down 5. Inbound up top to Stuelke. Drives in. An offensive foul as Alley Bukanazvish drew the charge, and that's the 3rd one on Hannah Stuelke. First foul of the half on Washington, and that could be a big one. Now, they may leave her in there for now, but if you're Ottumwa, don't you take it right in at her? Try to get that 4th one. Nelson to the right side. Up top to Bix. Kaylee driving left side, laid it up. Too strong. Rebound. Nelson rescues it, gets it out to Bukanazvish. Alley up top to Grace. Grace to the right, back to Schneckloth. Chloe up top. Skip it left wing. Too tall for Alley and out of bounds. Boy, had a second chance there thanks to the hustle of Katie Nelson, but a turnover erases the opportunity. 4:40 to go third quarter. Bulldogs down 5. And into the front court is Jalea Havel. Throws it high on the right side for Jackson to the wing McBride. Lob in the lane for Stuelke. Double team comes back out to McBride. 3 on the way. Got it. She's hit her 3rd three-pointer of the game. She only came in 29%, but 3 of them made, and Washington leads by 8. Bukanazvish. Alley kicks it up top. Grace will step into a 3 to answer. Count it. Grace Bukanazvish. Her 2nd three-pointer, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. Dogs back within 5, 45-40. Needed that answer. Havel crosses over top of the key, now backs away. Lob in the lane to McBride on the cut. Lay it up. No. Rebound to Bix, and got fouled by Havel. First foul on Jalea Havel, team foul number 2. Ottumwa dodged a bullet there. They've got the ball down 5, 3:55 to go third quarter. Deja Redmond and Lucy O'Donnell back in for Washington, replacing, not sure they know, now it's Engeldow and Stuelke that come out. So Stuelke will sit at the 3:55 mark of the third quarter with 3 fouls. Ottumwa needs to make some hay with her out of the game. Long pass into the front court. Alley in the right corner. Brings it out to the wing. Up top, Nelson. Left side to Bix. Shot fake. Drives in, kicks it back in the corner to Bukanazvish. Alley brings it back up top. Hand off to Nelson. Nelson kicks it up top. Grace is open for another 3. Off the rim, no. Nelson fights for the rebound, wins it, kicks it out to Alley. Alley trying to split defenders. Ball knocked loose, and we'll get a held ball, and the arrow will favor Ottumwa. 3:27 to go in the third. Ottumwa down 45-40. They've been outscored 12-5 in this quarter. Inbound to the corner to Buchanosbish. Out to the wing for Bix. Bix drives, spins down the elbow, kicks it out to Grace. Shot fake and a drive. Euro step lay it up and in. Grace Buchanosbish with a great move. She's got 17 points. Ottumwa's back within 3, 45-42. Havel into the front court at the volleyball line. Calls out the play, backs up towards midcourt. Throws it right side for McBride. She's hit a couple of threes in this quarter. McBride driving down to the baseline, laid it up, missed everything. Rebound fought for, tip to Jackson. Her putback no good, and Grace has the rebound. Washington missed a couple of bunnies there. Now Ottumwa could get within one or tie it. Bix, a shot fake, kick it out to Buchanosbish. Alley on the wing, hand it to Nelson. Nelson up top to Grace. Grace driving right side, splits defenders, lay it up. A foul on the floor on Washington, no shot. Deja Redmond will get her first, team foul number 3. Ari Thomas will check in for the Warriors, replacing Jackson. Washington gets a little smaller with that move. Nelson will throw the inbounds pass, 2:38 to go, third quarter, Bulldogs down 3. To the baseline, left side for Bix. Bix trying to drive in on Thomas, cut off, kick it up top, Schneckloff. Chloe hands off to Alley. Alley curls in, jump pass left wing to Bix. Shot fake and a drive, little runner, off the rim, no. Schneckloff the weak side rebound. Try to get it out to Grace. Loose ball. Grace is tied up on the floor by O'Donnell, and this time the arrow favors Cedar Rapids, Washington. 2:19 to go in the third. Coach Vandenberg not too happy about something now. Now a whistle. And there's something on the court. Not sure what it is. The official picked it up and just tossed it behind the Washington bench. And now Washington will inbound. 2:15 to go, third quarter. They lead Ottumwa 45-42. Bulldogs need another stop here. Havel to the right side on the dribble. Hands off to O'Donnell. O'Donnell curls towards the top and throws it back right side to Thomas. Thomas back up high on the right to Havel. Back to the right corner for Thomas. Underneath for Redmond, a whistle. And a foul on Katie Nelson, who's trying to defend the taller, bigger Deja Redmond underneath. It's only the first on Katie, team foul number 3 on Ottumwa. 1:58 to go, third quarter. McBride will throw the inbounds pass. Merrick McBride lobs it right wing to Thomas. Thomas dribbling up top, throws it back right side to McBride. Lob underneath for Redmond, lost it, out of bounds. Last touch by Washington. Lobbing it into the 5'10" sophomore Redmond, not the same as lobbing it into the 6'1" sophomore Stokey, who's still on the bench. Left side is Bix, kicks it back to Buchanosbish, left wing. Alley looks at the 3, but goes right side to Grace. Grace drives in, back to Bix. 3 on the way for the tie. Count it! Kaylee Bix with another 3-pointer, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. It's an 8-0 run for the Dogs, and we're tied at 45. Under a minute and a half to go, third quarter. Havel to the right side, nearly stolen by Bix, but Thomas gets away, drives in, laid it up, got it. It was kind of an awkward shot, but it went. Ottumwa went for the steal, paid the price. Now long pass up ahead. Alley Buchanosbish beat everybody down, laid it in. Great pass by Bix. The Bulldogs with an immediate answer to retie it at 47. Havel into the front court. She may want to attack. Pulls up at the free throw line. Thought about driving again. Now goes right side to McBride. Back underneath the Havel, guarded by Schneckloff. Threw it up, rolled around and out, but drew the foul. That foul is on Grace Buchanosbish, and that is her third. Team foul number 4. Havel at the line, 2 for 2 on the night, came in at only 50% on the season. Tied at 47 for the moment, 58.9 seconds remaining, third quarter. First free throw is short. Engeldow and Stokey are back in for Washington. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Gullet Fence in Ottumwa. For all your quality fencing needs, when you think fence, think Gullet Fence. One more free throw here for Jalea Havel of Cedar Rapids, Washington. Trying to break a 47-all tie late in the third quarter. It's up, and it's good. That is her 10th point. 48-47 Washington. Bix across the timeline. Crosses over, bounce it to Schneckloff left wing. Chloe brings it up top, picked up her dribble, goes right side for Nelson. Down to the baseline for Grace Book-Nosbush, guarded by Stulke. Up top to Bix. Crosses over, drives across the lane to the left, got the scoop shot off the glass and good. Kaylee Bix puts Ottumwa back in front, 49-48. 13 points for Bix, 30 seconds to go third quarter. Havel, top of the key. Got it to a cutting Stulke. To the corner, Thomas tries a three. Missed it badly. Rebound is tipped to Bix. Double team, but got it to Nelson. Katie across the timeline. Left side to Book-Nosbush. Hands off to Grace. Shot fake. Drives in. Kicks it up top to Nelson. Three on the way. Off the glass with the rebound, and the putback is good by Chloe Schneckloff. And Ottumwa leads 51-48. 5 seconds to go in the quarter. Havel across the timeline. She's going to take it in. Runner. No good. Rebound to Schneckloff. Time expires. Bulldogs up 3. We're back in 1 minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
Ooh.
Hi, AJ.
Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball, the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
You're looking to better yourself. You should be battling somebody else on these long days.
We're headed for an exciting fourth quarter. Your Ottumwa girls leading Cedar Rapids, Washington, 51-48. Bulldogs led by 2 at the half, fell behind by 8, but rallied to retake the lead. Chloe Schneckloff goes left side to Allie Book-Nosbush. Allie dribbles in, kicks it up top to Grace. A shot fake, a drive kick back to Allie right wing. Allie curls in. Washington, I think, has gone to his own here. Bix in, kicks it out to Nelson. And Nelson got called for a travel. But this one ref is calling these travels on the drives. 7:44 to go. Washington gets it back down 3. Winner faces Urbandale on Saturday. For the loser, the season ends. Havel between the circles. Right side to Markia Jackson. Skip it left corner, McBride. McBride into the lane. Threw it away, and unable to save it was Engeldow. Goes diving into the bleachers, but it's out of bounds. And back to Ottumwa. So each team with a turnover to begin the fourth quarter in a 3-point game. See if Ottumwa can strike first here in the fourth. Ball goes left side, Allie Book-Nosbush. Dribbles in, jump pass out to Schneckloff. Schneckloff driving in, kick it right side to Grace Book-Nosbush. Grace handoff to Bix up top. Drives right, kicks it to Nelson. Nelson lob it left side to Allie. Allie up top to Schneckloff. Back left side to Grace. Grace drives in, put up the tough runner, got fouled, and Grace will shoot 2. Who's this on? Not Stulke. That is on McBride, only her second. Stulke, who averages 19 a game and has 17 in this game, has 3 fouls. But that foul not on Stulke. Grace shooting 2. First one up. Missed it. Boy, Ottumwa's got to hit free throws, you would think. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Ray's Rapid Lube and Car Wash, quality oil changes, and a touch-free car wash. Ray's Rapid Lube and Car Wash on the corner of Vine and Madison in Ottumwa. One more free throw for Grace Book-Nosbush. Puts it up. Got that one. Her 18th point. 52-48 Dogs. 7 minutes to go as Havel crosses the timeline for the Warriors. Picked up her dribble, threw it high post for Jackson on the left elbow. Looking underneath for a cutter. Now gets it right side to Havel. She'll try a three-pointer. Missed it badly, but the rebound underneath loose. And we got a scramble on the floor and a held ball. The arrow favors Washington. 6:43 to go. Got a whole pileup of players out. Now Washington wants timeout. Bulldogs up 4, 52-48. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Basketball brought to you by Jana Brumbaugh at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Call Jana to buy or sell your home today. Jana is one of the top producing realtors in the area, so call today and you'll see why she's highly recommended. And by Mark and the team at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa. Now with new set hours to better serve you, check out their Facebook page for updated weekly fun and specials. Champion Bowl, where bowling is fun. And that reminds me, good luck to the Ottumwa High bowling teams. They're both in the state tournament next week. Boys will bowl on Tuesday in Waterloo. Girls will bowl on Wednesday. Back to basketball. Washington inbounding. They just took their second time out. Ottumwa leading 52-48. 6:43 fourth quarter. McBride trying to get it inbounds. Throws it up top for Havel. Guarded by Bix. They went back door. Ottumwa takes it away. They go right side to McBride instead. Around a pick. They switch. Lob it underneath for Havel. Turn around. Cut off by Grace. Put up the shot. Shot blocked by Grace. And the rebound is Schneckloff. Grace Buchanosvich with great defense. Nelson into the front court. To the right side, hand off to Alley. Up top to Grace, steps into a three. Off the rim, no. Rebound to Stuelke. But Grace feeling it. She's hit a couple threes in this game. That was a good look, just didn't go. Pavel into the front court. To the right corner for Engeldow. Lob it underneath. Nice catch by Jackson, but she shuffled the feet. That's a travel. Two officials saw it. 6:08 to go. We've had 1 point scored in this quarter. That was a free throw by Grace Buchanosvich. Ottumwa leading by 4. Bix, lob it left corner to Alley. They left her alone. She'll try the three. Off the rim, no good. And another rebound to Stuelke. Schneckloff, Grace tried to take it away. And Grace Buchanosvich just got her fourth foul. Boy, that reach in maybe a little ill-advised right there. And now Coach Vandenberg with a decision to make. Grace leads Ottumwa with 18 points in this game. But now she has 4 fouls. Right now she's staying out there. Nickerson's already on the bench with 4 fouls. Havel across the timeline. They've got Grace now guarding McBride. Probably trying to protect her. Now she switches on Engeldow. Ball goes right side of McBride. Lob underneath for Stuelke. Backing down. And Nelson tied her up. Katie Nelson ties her up before she can go in the air. And the possession arrow favors Ottumwa. What a play by Katie Nelson. That's what you got to do. Once she rises up, you're not going to stop her at 6'1", but if she brings the ball down, grab it. Bix into the front court. Left side, hand off to Alley. Bobbles it, but rescues it. Back to the wing for Bix. Kaylee on the left side into the corner, Nelson. Throw it up top to Grace. Ottumwa's had to play a long stretch here without Casey Nickerson, who's sitting with 4 fouls. Bix, baseline drive. Ottumwa takes a timeout. 5:24 to go fourth quarter, up 4, back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free, no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ain't nobody getting in my way, hey.
Ottumwa inbounding after taking their third timeout. Nelson gets it underneath the Bix. Put it up, got the foul. Kaylee Bix will shoot 2. Fouled by Engeldow. First foul on Sydney Engeldow. Team foul number 5 on Washington. Bix at the line has gotten better as the season's gone along, 54%. She has 13 points in tonight's game. 2 big free throws here for the senior. First one is perfect. 53-48, the lead back up to 5. One more free throw for Kaylee Bix. Puts it up. Little too strong, and Stuelke another rebound. If she doesn't have double-digit rebounds, she's close. Havel into the front court. Ottumwa leading by 5. Now between the circles. Throw it left side, Engeldow. Lob it down to Stuelke. Backing down, kick it in Engeldow in the corner. A 3 on the way. Missed it. Long rebound. Grabbed by Havel. Wanted to drive on Schneckloth. Chloe's cutting her off nicely. Down to the baseline she goes. Throws it out. Left corner. Engeldow nearly fell out of bounds. Now she drives into the lane. Runner, no good. Rebound to Bix. Bix spinning away from Havel. Into the front court, shouted by Engeldow. Gets it on the left side to Schneckloth. Chloe to the right corner for Allie. Up top to Grace. Bulldogs reset. Bulldogs maybe want to bleed a little clock here. Up 5 with 4:38 to go. Allie, throw it up top to Bix. Washington coming out to guard. Bulldogs playing some keep away right now. Allie got fouled. Is it McBride or Havel? It's Jalea Havel with her second, team foul number 6. So the next foul will put Ottumwa in the 1-and-1. Casey Nickerson is coming back in with 4 fouls at the 4:28 mark. And Oriana Crusoe is in for Washington. So Nickerson and Grace Book and Nosbush are both in the game with 4 fouls. Schneckloth will sit. She's played well, having to fill in for Nickerson. And Casey has it high on the left side. Up top to Bix. Bix to the right side, bounce it off the leg of Stuelke, and a foul on Stuelke. That's her 4th. Stuelke going for the loose ball, fouled Kaylee Bix. The ref was pointing at Bix first, but he was saying, you're the shooter. Stuelke gets her 4th foul with 4:17 to go. And Bix now at the line shooting a 1-and-1. Got to hit the first one, earn the second. Free throw up, left it short. Didn't draw iron. Ottumwa is 2 of 5 from the free throw line here in the 4th quarter. They lead by 5, and Washington hasn't yet scored in the quarter, but it could be more. Stuelke staying in the game with 4 fouls. Into the front court is Havel. Guarded by Grace, who's got 4 fouls. Right side of Crusoe. Underneath the Stuelke. Double team comes, split it, missed the layup, got her on rebound, and the putback good. Stuelke's got 19 right on her average. 53-50, Dogs up 3. To the right side, Grace. Back to Nickerson. They're trying to trap. Ball goes left side to Allie. Back up high on the left to Bix. Bix dribbles out of it, gets it to Allie. Now to the left, Nickerson. 2 players come. Casey gets away, lobs it right side. Grace has a driving lane. But Stuelke fouled Nickerson, and Hannah Stuelke has fouled out of the game. Stuelke got too aggressive with the midcourt trap, and the University of Iowa commit is done for the night. She will foul out with her average 19 points with 3:42 to go. We got a full timeout, Washington. Bulldogs up 3. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Mark Freimware, new owner of Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, Iowa. Call us at Champion Bowl to join the fun. We have new hours to better serve you. We are open Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. to midnight, and noon to 10 every Sunday. If you just want to hang out in the lounge, we have a full bar and a great menu. Make sure and like us on Facebook for weekly fun and special at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, where bowling is fun.
Somebody else on these.
3 minutes, 42 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. Ottumwa 53, Cedar Rapids, Washington 50. Apparently some of the Washington fans, and we're not talking students here, folks, some of the Washington fans are getting into it with the Ottumwa student section. Now the students are just clapping right back at them. But you would expect the adults to behave a little better, but anyway. Casey Nickerson at the line shooting a 1-and-1. Someone's got to hit its free throws down the stretch. First one, too strong. Rebound loose on the floor. Havel's got it. Boy, Ottumwa has missed the front end of the 1-and-1 twice in a row. Bulldogs only lead by 3. The best player for Washington, Stuelke, is fouled out. Ball goes left side to McBride. Now to Jackson. Markia Jackson's been in and out of the game. And she traveled up top. Didn't know where to go with the ball and drug the pivot foot. Washington keeps giving Ottumwa opportunities to put this game away. But Ottumwa so far has not really been able to take advantage. The Warriors will get a couple of subs here. O'Donnell and Thomas back in, replacing Crusoe and Jackson. Washington will press the inbound in the backcourt here. Bix on the far sideline. Got it into Nickerson. Casey. Long pass up ahead, right side to Grace Buchanan-Osbush in the front court. Picked up her dribble. And wants a timeout with 3:15 to go. Ottumwa's only got one left. Bulldogs still up 53-50. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ooh.
Hi, AJ.
Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ain't nobody getting in my way, hey.
Let's do a game reset. 3 minutes, 15 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Ottumwa 53, Cedar Rapids, Washington 50. Ottumwa's in the 1-and-1. There's 8 fouls on Washington, so one more 1-and-1 for Ottumwa. Bulldogs have committed 6 fouls. The next one puts Washington in the 1-and-1. The best player for Washington, Hannah Stolke, is fouled out with 19 points. Casey Nickerson and Grace Buchanan-Osbush are both playing with 4 fouls for Ottumwa. Bulldogs didn't have Nickerson for a good portion of the second half after she got her 4th foul early in the third quarter. So Chloe Schneckloth has played a bunch, and other than that, it's been the Bulldogs starters. Nelson inbounds to Nickerson near the scorer's table. Right side, and she threw it away, bouncing right to Thomas. Thomas trying to get in the front court. Nickerson's got to let her go. Bix will try to cut her off, lob it across the lane to Engeldow, layup good. But Ottumwa didn't need a turnover there. They committed it. Now their lead down to 1, 53-52. Nelson with the front court right side for Grace. Down to the corner in a double team. Throws it out, leaping catch by Nickerson. Casey, jump pass left side to Bix. Kaylee trying to drive in, splits defenders, lay it up, and it rolls in. Kaylee Bix with the answer. Bulldogs finally get their first field goal of the quarter. 55-52, lead back to 3. Hobble trying to drive on Nelson. A reach-in foul on the floor on Katie Nelson. You knew she was going to drive. That's only the second on Katie. It's team foul number 7 on Ottumwa. Hobble going to the line, shooting a 1-and-1. She is 3 for 4 from the line tonight. 2:39 to go.
Hobble on the line for Washington.
Jalea Hobble, a 5'2" sophomore. This Washington team's going to be better next year than they are this year. They got some good sophomores contributing. That includes Stolke. Hobble's free throw, no good. Rebound on the floor. Hobble got it back. Trying to drive on Nelson again, cut her off. Throw it out to McBride. To the right side for O'Donnell, left side to Engeldow. Shot fake, drives in, runner, left it short. Rebound yanked away by Allie Buchanan-Osbush. Got it to Bix. In the backcourt, picked up her dribble to Allie. Across the timeline, left side to Nelson. Up high to Grace. 2:13 to go, Bulldogs with a 3-point lead in the ball. Aside to Nelson, skip it right side up high to Bix, above the volleyball line. Double team comes, dribbles away from it. Throw it left side to Allie. Allie drives in, layup, no, but a whistle and a foul, and Allie Buchanan-Osbush will shoot 2. 2:02 to go, so forget any more 1-and-1s. It's a shooting foul.
Foul on 32, Lucy O'Donnell.
Foul on Lucy O'Donnell, her first. Team foul number 9. Allie at the line. 2 for 3 tonight, make it 3 for 4. She has 11 points. 56-52, 2:02 to go. One more free throw for Allie. It's up. It's good. Finally, we hit 2. 57-52. Still 2 minutes to go. A long way to go. Hobble into the front court. Not sure where to go with it. Still has her dribble, backing away from Nelson. Throw it left side for O'Donnell. O'Donnell, one dribble, right side to Thomas. Thomas, back up top to Hobble at the volleyball line. Wanted to drive on Nelson. Katie's cutting her off. Kick it left wing. Engeldow will try a 3 and hit it. And a timeout. I think a timeout, Washington. 57-55, minute 35 to go. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hey, get out the way. Get out the way. Hey, get out the way.
1 minute 35 seconds to go. Ottumwa 57, Cedar Rapids, Washington 55. Each team one timeout remaining. Washington in the 1-1. The next Warrior foul will put Ottumwa in the double bonus. Washington setting up pressure. They're not pressing the inbounds passer. It comes into Nickerson. Casey dribbles right side. Spins away from Hobble. Gets it across the timeline to Nelson. Nelson left side to Grace. Grace out to Bix. Back to Grace, left side. Washington looking to double team. Engeldow kicked the pass out of bounds on the far side. Ottumwa keeps it. Minute 21 to go, leading by 2. Bix trying to get it in. Bounce it in to Grace. Lob it right back to Bix. Left side. Drives in. Bounce it to Grace. Grace a lob up top to Nickerson. Casey left corner for Bix. Shot fake and a drive. Going to get to the rim. Kick it out to Nelson. Up top to Grace. Bulldogs burning clock here. And Nickerson got fouled with 1:04 to go. Engeldow gets her second. It's team foul number 10, and Nickerson is shooting 2. Casey, 74% on the season. She's 0 for 1 tonight. Missed the front end of a 1-and-1 earlier this quarter. Gets 2 shots here. First one, off the rim, no good, man. Boy, if Ottumwa does not hang on and win this game, it'll be those fourth quarter free throws. Ottumwa's missed 5 of them. Second one, got that one. 3-point game, 58-55. Got to be strong defensively here. Hobble into the front court. Don't give up a 3. Lob it left corner for Thomas. Thomas driving in the lane, put up the shot. No, but a foul is called. I think that's on Allie. And Allie maybe a little aggressive going for the block there. Maybe should have just kept the hand up. That's the third one on Allie Buchenhauser's team foul number 8. Ariel Thomas at the line, only 31% though. First free throw here is good. Of course, she's 31%, so she hits her first one of the night with 51 seconds to go. 58-56. She came in 4 for 13. It's a small sample size, but still she'd missed 9. Trying to make it a 1-point game, and she does. 58-57, inbound to Nickerson. You got to protect the ball here. Bulldogs up 1. Nelson, lob it ahead to Bix. Across the timeline. They're going to call it over and back. Bix got knocked over. The ball rolled to midcourt. Nelson picked it up as she was crossing the timeline. They call over and back. How is that not a foul when Bix got tripped? And now Washington could retake the lead here. Bulldogs got to be strong defensively. Boy, can we catch one break this season? Left side to O'Donnell. Pass deflected loose in the lane, but Thomas picked it up and laid it in. Boy, we can't catch a break. We get a deflection and they take the lead, 59-58. Now Buchenhauser lobs it to Nickerson. Gets it back to Grace across the timeline. Grace down the lane, little runner, couldn't get it to go. Allie the rebound, the putback, count it. Bulldogs take the lead, 60-59. Hobble the other way, she'll drive it, got to cut her off. Down the lane, layup, got it, 8 seconds to go, timeout. Washington, 61-60 Warriors, 7.1 seconds to go. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
Someone needs a hero. 8.1 seconds to go. Cedar Rapids, Washington leading 61-60. I thought Ali Bukanazvish would fit the bill with her putback to give Ottumwa the lead, but then Ottumwa didn't stop Jalea Hobble's coast-to-coast drive. I would have fouled her there just to keep her from getting into the lane. She hit the layup. They put another second back on the clock. There's 8.1 seconds to go. Ottumwa trailing 61-60. You got the 5 starters out there. Bix, Nelson, Nickerson, and the Bukanazvish twins, the 5 seniors trying to extend their season. Washington will show some pressure. They're not going to pressure the inbounds pass, but the Bulldogs have to go. They have 1 timeout remaining if they need it. They'll shoot 2 if they get fouled. Bix gets it in to Grace. Got to go. Grace across the timeline. Driving right side all the way in. Runner. Counted in the foul with 2 seconds to go. Grace Bukanazvish puts Ottumwa up, and she's going to the line. Grace Bukanazvish goes coast to coast. The foul is on Jackson. Her second. Grace Bukanazvish will shoot a free throw here in a moment. Ali Bukanazvish is trying to get the rest of her teammates to not be on the rebounding line. But apparently they're going to stay there, Bix and Nelson. You don't want to commit a foul here if they miss. You don't want to foul here under any circumstance. And now the officials, I think, may be checking the clock. 62-61. Grace Bukanazvish. And again, and I've said this about every one of these Ottumwa basketball stars, this is not their first sport. Grace and Ali are track stars. They'll run for the University of Iowa. Ottumwa's going to take its final time out here. Casey Nickerson, Kaylee Bix play softball, Katie Nelson volleyball. But what a play. We're going to take 30 seconds and return on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Check out this property at 14383 Copperhead Road. This spacious home with a finished lower level sits on almost 12 acres just south of Ottumwa. This property features a pool, playhouse, stables, pond, and a machine shed with a heated workshop. Check out this property today. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
You're looking to better yourself. You should be battling somebody else on these low.
Two seconds to go. Grace Bukanazvish will go to the free throw line to shoot and try to complete a 3-point play. It kind of doesn't matter because there's no way that Cedar Rapids, Washington gets anything off other than a desperation 3. And in fact, she may want to miss this. Even if she makes it, Washington hits a half-court 3, they win either way. 62-61 Bulldogs. Grace had 8.1 seconds when she picked the ball up off the inbounds pass, went the length of the court, hit the layup, and got fouled. Nobody for Ottumwa on the rebounding line now. The free throw. Good. 63-61. Redmond is going to throw a baseball inbounds pass. Instead gets it to Havel. Dribbling. Shot blocked at the buzzer. And Ottumwa wins 63-61. Grace Bukanazvish being mauled by her teammates as they get ready for the handshake line. What a win for Ottumwa girls basketball in the first round of the Class 5A regional playoffs. Ottumwa fell behind 8 in the third quarter, rallied to take the lead. They traded the lead back and forth in the last few seconds. Ali hit a putback to give Ottumwa the lead. Havel hit a layup to put Washington back in front. But then Ottumwa wins it on the coast-to-coast drive in the 3-point play by Grace Bukanazvish. What a finish. We'll take 3 minutes, come back, and begin the postgame show on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you, great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
At Dixon's Floors and More, we don't mind being different, as long as the difference is better. With hundreds of brands to choose from, including the largest manufacturers in the industry, we transform the volume of products we carry into lower prices for you. Don't start your project without starting at Dixon's Floors and More.
Mention you saw this video and receive 5% off your entire purchase at Dixon's Floors and More in Ottumwa.
Ooh.
Hi, AJ.
Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Check out this property at 14383 Copperhead Road. This spacious home with a finished lower level sits on almost 12 acres just south of Ottumwa. This property features a pool, playhouse, stables, pond, and a machine shed with a heated workshop. Check out this property today. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com.
Ooh.
Hi, AJ.
Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
You're looking to better yourself. You should be battling somebody else on these long days.
And welcome back to Evans Middle School, where the excitement is finally starting to die down after your Ottumwa girls basketball team wins it in the final seconds in the first round of the Class 5A regional playoffs. 63-61 over Cedar Rapids, Washington. Grace Buchan-Nosbish goes coast to coast, hits a layup, and gets fouled with 2 seconds left. Ottumwa was down a point. Grace hit the layup, hit the free throw, and the Bulldogs win 63-61. Buchan-Nosbish led all scorers in the game. She had 21 points, but the rest of the Bulldog Big Four came to play as well. Kaylee Bix had 16, Allie Buchan-Nosbish had 14, Casey Nickerson had 10. Chloe Schneckloth, who played a lot of good minutes defensively while Nickerson was sitting with 4 fouls. Schneckloth had a big putback bucket in the third quarter as well. She had 2 points. For Cedar Rapids, Washington, their star Hannah Stolke had 19 points but fouled out with 3:42 to go. That was a factor. Jalea Havel had 12 points off the bench, 9 for Merrick McBride, 8 for Ari Thomas, 8 for Sydney Engeldow, 3 points for Oriana Crusoe, and 2 points for Lucci O'Donnell. Cedar Rapids, Washington will end the season 10-12. Ottumwa now 13-9, and well, the road doesn't get any easier. We're going to see Urbandale again on Saturday. The Bulldogs lost to Urbandale by a wide margin last week. But they'll get one more shot at the Jayhawks Saturday. That'll be a Saturday afternoon tip, 5 o'clock, the tip time on Saturday. And again, we'll have a live broadcast on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ. We're not allowed to live video stream playoff games. That game will be tape delayed, and we'll have it up next day on sports.ottumwaradio.com. And by the way, tonight's game will be up tomorrow on sports.ottumwaradio.com, so you can relive the fantastic finish here tonight. Let's take one more. Let's make it a 1-minute timeout. Quick 1-minute timeout, and we'll wrap it up on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, AJ.
Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
At Gullet Fence, we're dedicated to providing top-of-the-line fencing services.
Family owned and operated. The experts at Gullet Fence work with residential and commercial property owners throughout the southeast Iowa area. Whether you're interested in privacy, protection, or aesthetics, we offer and install a variety of fence styles and finishes to meet your needs, as well as gate operators and baseball backstops. When you think fence, think Gullet Fence.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
You're looking to better yourself. You should be battling somebody else on these long.
And welcome back one final time to Evans Middle School, where your Ottumwa girls basketball team wins a thriller over Cedar Rapids, Washington, 63-61 in the first round of the Class 5A regional playoffs. Our next broadcast of Ottumwa High basketball Saturday afternoon, late afternoon, in the regional semifinals, Ottumwa at number 12 Urbandale. We'll be on the air at 4:45 live on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM, KBIZ. I want to thank all our sponsors one more time: Meridian Credit Union, 1015 Transit, Petrita Orthodontics, Dixon's Floors and More, Cole Palace Cafe and Books, Family First Chiropractic, Community First Credit Union, Jana Brumbaugh with Homegate Real Estate, Champion Bowl, Ray's Rapalubin Car Wash, Gullet Fence, and Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance. A big thank you to Bulldog head coach Joe Vandenberg for sitting down for the pregame interview and helping us prepare for the broadcast tonight. And a big thank you to our producers, Annie Argo, our on-site video producer. Again, we can't live stream the playoff games on video. We'll have the replay of this game on the website tomorrow. And a big thank you to Kyle Smith, our radio producer back at the KBIZ studios. Finally, I want to thank you, the fans, for tuning in tonight, because without your support of these broadcasts, Stand-Up Ottumwa High Athletics, none of this would be possible. So thank you for tuning in to Bulldog Playoff Basketball on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM, KBIZ. My name's Jason Van Arkel. I'll talk to you Saturday afternoon when the Bulldogs play at Urbandale. Until then, what a win that was. Good night, everybody.